Kamusta kayo.
Hola, hola, everyone.
What's good, everybody? My name is Nico Blitz.
And my name is Jackie Ramirez.
And this is the Mexipino podcast, episode 22.
23.
Sorry. Yeah, shouts out to Michael Jordan, because it was just recently announced that Michael Jordan will officially be the staple. He will be on the cover for NBA 2K23.
Really?
Yes.
I think I told you yesterday. Isn't he the first player to have like 100? I don't know how NBA 2K works, but he's like has like 100. Like I'm guessing on everything possible.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Shout out to Michael Jordan for being the only player to have 100 on every single stat.
Yeah, that's what it is. He's the first one, I believe.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. I don't think Michael Jordan was good at every single thing. Like at 100%, that means he would have to like be the best rebounder, the best shooter, the best free throw shoot, the best everything. It's kind of like unfair.
Do you think there's someone else who deserves that?
No, I don't. Well, my point is, I don't think anybody deserves 100 on every single stat. But if they were to give it to somebody, it would be Michael Jordan.
Oh, okay. So you're not like mad at it.
No. I'm not mad at it. It's just that if you're like a grown ass man, like a 29-year-old man, and you're like, hey, let me end up using Michael Jordan because he has 100 on every single stat line whenever I play in 2K, you are whack.
I get that. I feel it.
That's like, okay, like think of the greatest baseball player of all time. Okay, here. Think of the greatest baseball team of all time, babe. Who is it? Who is it? Off the top.
I would have to say, like, based off of championships and everything?
Yeah, whatever your perspective is.
I have to say the Yankees.
Okay. So, do you know, like, a year, like an era?
Yeah, like the Jeter era, the A-Rod era. Like, they were all, like...
Okay.
Yeah, they were like monsters.
Okay, so imagine you're playing like MLB The Show or whatever the MLB equivalent is to 2K. Okay, yeah. So imagine you're playing MLB The Show, and then your opponent every single time picks that specific Yankees team to play against you. It's annoying as hell.
Yeah, I can see that. You know, I was that player when I would play against my brother. I picked like really good teams.
Okay, but you were like what, like 13 or something? Like
I was probably like 8 maybe.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you're like a child and that's what you decide to do, good for you. Just don't be a grown ass person trying to do that. Yeah, it's like, bro, just pick something else.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's not even on the topic. That's not even remotely close to what we were going to talk about today. Today is all about relationships, my friends.
Yeah. We're talking about very relationship-based podcast today. So even if you're single, it's okay. Listen up because some of this might help you. Yeah. You know, in the long run.
So I actually have a relationship question, like right off the bat.
Okay.
What is something that your partner does? What is a pet peeve that you have of your partner?
That you chew with your mouth open.
Okay, first of all, I chew with my mouth. I don't chew with my mouth open. No, I don't. No, I don't.
Yes, you do. Babe, yes, you do.
No.
Babe.
I don't.
I am telling you, you do.
No, I just smack my food.
Okay, well, I don't like when you smack your food. It's a pet peeve of mine. Like, I absolutely do not like it. And, like, I'll tell Nico sometimes, like, can you, like, close your mouth? Like, can you, like, and you're like, what? I'm just enjoying my food. Food needs to be, like, appreciated.
It really does.
And I get that. You can appreciate food. But, like, babe, you go, like, you
Okay, no. I don't do that.
Yes, you do.
I'll be like chewing. I'll be but it's not going to be, like, purposely loud. It's just because that's the way, like, my body functions.
Babe.
No, because,
like,
first of all,
what happens when our future kids, like, start chewing with their mouth open and smacking and it annoys the shit out of you?
I'll be like, that's fine. I'm glad you're enjoying your food. Son, daughter, or they, them.
Oh, my gosh.
What?
Literally, you smack your food. The point of this is that Nico smacks his food, and that's my pet peeve. I hate it.
Let me tell y'all about smacking food. Like, for one thing, if you go to Japan or other parts in Asia, I promise you, if you smack your food, it's actually a very good thing because in those countries, they see it as you are appreciating the food that you are engulfing, that you are putting in your mouth.
That's great, but we don't live in those countries, babe.
So that's not my
point. That's my point. Is like,
I want to feel close to my Japanese and Asian brothers and sisters across the world.
Filipino.
And I'm not allowed to have Japanese or other Asian brothers and sisters? Wow.
No, you made it seem like you were Japanese, babe. I was like,
First of all, I have multiple Pokemon tattoos.
Okay, so that makes you Japanese? I didn't know that makes you Japanese. Oh, God.
Doesn't make me Japanese.
Okay, what's a pet peeve that I do?
A pet peeve that you do? Oh, my God.
He's like, what do I choose from?
Yeah, where do I even start? Where do I even start?
I just chose a 1 when I have several, okay?
Okay. This is a pet peeve, but it's like super accidental. But it's like, so one thing I hate about, let me set it up. One thing I hate about like Apple products right now is the fact that your iPhone notifications, whether it be your text messages and your FaceTime and everything, is directly connected to your laptop. Now before, wait. So before, you would be able to enable just text messages and you would be able to disable FaceTime calls. However, with the latest updates, you are unable to disable FaceTime calls.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
So
I don't know where this is
wait. So I can still get you. So wait. So I can still get your text messages, and I'm basically forced to get your FaceTime calls, right? No. And this goes for anybody, but Jackie knows when I be working on my laptop. And I'll be like smack dab in the middle of working and she'll just FaceTime call me and then it'll go off on both my phone and my laptop. And at one point, my DJ laptop also had this too. So you just heard 3 freaking things calling for your FaceTime. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. Like, it's like a bombardment just happening. And
that's not even a pet peeve of me.
That's what I'm saying. It's an accidental pet peeve. It's an accidental pet peeve.
That's not.
I guess it comes down to you knowing the fuck I'm working.
That's an Apple pet peeve, not a me pet peeve.
All right. That's fair. But it's still annoying. Not from you, but it's just like annoying in general.
So what do I do that annoys you?
Just don't fucking call. I'm just kidding. No, I'm kidding. I mean, if it came down to a pet peeve,
you'd have something.
You know what? Like, I don't like it when you. It's like a constant checkup.
A constant checkup.
A constant checkup.
What do you mean?
Or like when you'll be like, be safe, and I'll be like, yes, I will definitely be safe.
That's me fucking caring.
No, but it's just like, because like it reminds me of my mom when my mom was like, oh, like don't be out too late. I'm like, I won't. Oh, hang out with the right people. I will.
He's fucking annoying. He goes out every weekend to DJ and drinks, so I am definitely gonna say be safe.
But it's like, you know where I'm going. I'm not gonna go anywhere and do anything crazy.
I don't know that.
Oh my God. But yes, if I were to pick anything, that would be
okay,
it.
I'm not gonna tell you be safe anymore. I'm gonna tell you go ahead and live your life. Do whatever the fuck you want. I'll tell you that.
YOLO.
I'll tell you that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Screw you.
Speaking of screwing,
horrible.
I said if I were to pick one, you don't have like too many, like, I mean, you don't have like a pet peeve I could think of right off the rip right now. But anyways, leave in the comments like what your pet peeves are from your partners.
And
we want to know.
Partners. Start some shit in the comments.
Yeah, make sure you tag your partner.
We want to see you guys get mad at each other.
Jesus Christ, you want to start a war in our comments?
Kind of.
But yeah, over this past week, we've been getting a lot of like relationship based questions. And one of our good friends, a good friend of the show, good friend
in real life.
In real life, yeah.
Yes.
A good friend in real life actually wanted us to ask this question so everybody can put in their input.
Yes. Okay, so, and I was talking to this person, and they wanted me to talk about posting your partner on social media. When is it okay to, like, or how often should you post your partner on social media, if you should post them at all?
How often should you post?
Yes.
Okay, so let me put it to you this way. Both myself and Jackie have business-oriented social medias. Hence and therefore, you'll see a lot of my content, everything that I post is business-based. Now, if you go on my page, yeah, I'll admit you got to scroll down a little bit. You got to scroll down maybe like,
a month.
5
or 3.
You got to scroll down a little bit to find a post of me and Jackie.
February, and specifically, but...
Well, you've been keeping track?
I'm just saying.
What? Okay. But... yeah, you got to scroll down a little bit to find a post of us. But, I'll do story posts like whenever we're out. I'll make sure I post that me and Jackie are together and so on and so forth. So I personally think like that's a little bit acceptable considering the circumstances of my particular social media profile.
Ditto. Okay.
Oh, okay, what do you mean a ditto?
Like, I got your point. However, I think differently. I think that because, and our social medias are very business oriented, I think it's okay to break up that little barrier of post, and post your partner. Because I think, you are in a limelight and so am I. And it's very,
wow.
What?
No, go ahead.
What?
That was just fun. I've never heard someone say like, I'm in the limelight and so you are.
And so you are, so are you.
So are you.
But anyway, so I make it a point to like always post Nico. I always repost his stuff. And so that way, like, not only does he know that I support him in that sense, but that people know that I am in a relationship and I don't want any advances.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why, like, I do it. And obviously, like, I think I post more Nico than he posts me.
No, it's just that I'm always posting.
So what?
I'm always posting. I bet you if you go through both our social media accounts, we have the same amount of photos of each other on it.
I doubt that.
Go look.
You want me to look?
Yeah, go look. This is in real life. We're actually going to be looking right now.
Like, are we counting? We're not counting Mexipino, though.
No, we're not. We're not counting any Mexipino posts or whatever. We're literally just counting.
One.
Here, we have a group post that we did,
Yes,
so that's one.
I have another one, 2. I have another one, 3, 4, 5. Hold on, 5. See, I'm already at 5, and Nico only has 1 right now.
Well, because I post a lot.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14,
2,
15,
3,
16, 17,
4,
18,
5,
19,
6,
20, 21, 22,
7,
23,
8,
24,
9,
25, 26, 27, 28,
10,
29, 30,
11, 12,
30.
13.
30, I believe. I may have missed 1 or 2.
I'm still at 13 right now. 14, 15, 16, 17.
Are you counting
18,
Mexipino?
No. 19, 20, 21. Look at that, 22. I'm at 22.
I'm at 30.
Okay. That's really not that far off.
No, it's not.
See, so that's what I'm saying. Like, it's only because I'm posting so much. You think I don't post you, but in reality, you've posted me 30 times. I've posted you 22 times.
Okay.
So I'm saying, like, you can look at my stuff, but then it's simply because I'm posting a lot. You think I don't post you at all.
Because you post a lot, so that's why I say that's why I say like there should be, you know, like a break. Like I believe that you should post your partner and on your social media because it lets other people know that you are in a relationship and it makes you look single. Now I'm not saying you. I'm saying in general, for people who don't post their partners, and especially if the other partner has already posted you and continues to post you, it makes you look single and it makes the other person feel shitty.
Yeah, I mean, I totally get that. I think in addition to what you're saying too, like, I think if you have a very personal Instagram, so, you know, like you're not like a content creator or anything like of the matter, like, and your Instagram is all personal, let's say you post about family, you post about friends, stuff like that, then yeah, like I could see where like an appreciation post for like your partner would be like appreciated, so to speak. But
I have appreciation post about you.
Yeah, me too. And I have appreciation post about you too. But, you know, I think that also I'm kind of like at this state of mind where like there's also like not a need to. You don't need to. I think like you would, if you do, like you should want to, but I don't think there's like a necessary I need to.
I agree in a sense, but see, like I see a lot of people talk about it's like, oh, keep your relationship private, keep this and that. Yeah, there are some things. There's a difference between keeping a private relationship and keeping a secret relationship.
Yeah.
And that's where I feel like people, and this is from my experience, I'm talking out of my experience, there has been guys that I have dated that end up saying, oh, well, you know what, I'm not that big on social media, blah, 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 blah. Like, okay, but before I met you, you were. And then now it's like you would only post like the other fucking dish across from you and not post me, but you post actual like post about you and your friends. And, you know, it's just like, it's one of those things where it's like your partner wants to be shown off. You want to be shown off because you want to be like felt like you're appreciated. You want to be, you know, proud of your partner. Okay,
so then would it suffice if it was just done in real life?
What do you mean?
Like, what if you're with somebody and they just show you off in real life and not on social media?
That's fine too. Like, but I'm just saying. So, like, I'm not saying.
So then my question is: so you said that's fine, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So then next, if that's fine, then would you need to post your partner at all?
I would say yes. You still have to post your partner. I'm not gonna like not post you, you know. I would want to because not only am I proud to be your girlfriend in real life, like I want people to know who don't see me or every day, who don't know us, like, you know, who haven't seen us in forever, to know that like I am in a proud and happy relationship. That's what it is. Like, you want people to know that like you're happy. You want people to know that like this is my person.
Yeah, I mean, I totally get that.
So it's not just like about doing it in real life, because then in real life too, like there's certain situations where you don't show off your partner and your partner feels shitty.
Yeah.
So I think, I'm not saying you need to post your partner. I'm saying it would be nice because it would make your partner feel appreciated. And it's more of like, I'm in a happy relationship. I'm with someone that I really care about. And yeah, that's just a me thing. Like, I have felt like, you know, and then this is my personal experience with you, you are around a lot of girls.
Okay.
So, like, I would want, like, you know, those people to know that, like, they shouldn't advance you. And I'm not saying that you want advances or that you seek advances or that you accept advances, but it's like, I want people to know that there are boundaries too, you know, because you are, like, in the nightlife industry. And that's nothing bad, but that's just how I feel.
Yeah, I get that. But
You know?
all I'm saying is that you can literally do all of that in real life.
Yeah, you can, but, like, I don't know. Like, in real life too, there's been situations where, like, I'm a very big believer in introducing your partner in real life. Like, I will make it a point, if your partner does not know somebody, that I will introduce them as, this is my boyfriend, and, you know, like, you guys can make conversation after that. From personal experience, I feel very, very shitty when I'm not introduced. I feel like, okay, like, it's kind of weird when you don't introduce your partner to other people, regardless of those people are that insignificant in your life, or if they're people that, like, you know, are business related or just friendship related. At least it's a courtesy to make your partner feel included, and especially in a place if your partner doesn't know a lot of people.
Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree.
Yeah, I'm just saying. This is all my opinions.
Yeah, no, I don't disagree on that. Where I do disagree is that I just don't ever think it's mandatory to post your partner.
It's not mandatory, but like I'm saying, it would be nice, and it would show that your partner, that you appreciate them.
Yeah, but I'm saying you could literally do that in real life. Like, so my whole thing is, but my whole thing is just like, I'm not entirely sure why, and I'm not directing this at you. I'm just saying, like, I'm not entirely sure why we're so fixated on, like, posting, like, all of that stuff. Like, I don't know why it's like such a wait. I'm not done. I'm not sure why, like, it's such a cultural thing. And if what you were about to say, like, your partner wants to feel appreciated, like, then do it in real life. I know a lot of happy couples who don't post each other, who will do it maybe like once a year, and then, like, that's it. And then that mystery factor of, like, both of them just kind of, like, falls off the face of the earth, and then they end up getting engaged and they're about to get married soon. And so it's like, to me, it's like, cool. It's kind of cool to just see that you guys have been doing your thing. You guys are still happy and you guys are moving on with your lives. But, you know, I just don't think it's like, you don't need to post them, like, all the time, or, like, as frequent as, like, I feel like a lot of people would like.
And I think that comes into what your social media is based off of. Again, like you said, ours are very business-oriented social medias. And me personally, speaking off of our relationship, I would like that break in between your, like, you know,
that's
your,
fine. I
your
already told you. I already
and,
told you the other day.
Yeah, and then, but, like, and I, like, you know, mine is very, like, me, my work, and you know?
Yeah. But I'm telling you right now, once you get even more work,
no, and I know that.
It's all going to get lost in the sauce.
I know that. This is just my opinion.
Yeah. I'm just letting you know. I think when people don't, like, it's literally having a business profile. That's what it is. That's all it is. And
it's easier for couples who aren't in an industry that we're in to just post each other, like, all the fucking time. It's easy, and I will say that, and people might give me shit for that, but it's the truth, you know? It's easier for couples who aren't in the entertainment or music industry to post each other like that. Because now, like you said, with you're always posting flyers, you're always posting content, you're always, like, just posting about, like, you know, your life and, like, as a DJ and what you do for work. And it's cool, you know? I mean, I think a lot of girls, and this is me speaking from my personal experience and our relationship, and I think I can be very open about this, a lot of girls would have an issue of their boyfriends posting flyers with girls shaking their asses. You know? Me, I know that that's just part of your work.
Well, I think that's also something that you have to communicate and understand with. Like, if someone was tripping off me doing that, I'd leave right away.
Yeah, no, and I'm like, that's why I don't trip. But like, you know, I know it's a flyer. I know you don't fucking like talk to those girls, you know. But I'm just saying, like, I think posting your partner on social media, it's very relationship, like it's different for every relationship.
Okay, so then now I have another point. If I had a profile that was strictly about relationship and family and all that, and all I did was post you on there, then what?
That's fine.
So it's not a matter of like who I post to. It's a matter of just posting.
Yeah.
And it's a private profile.
That's fine. Because I know eventually like you're gonna post me whether on your business profile or your private profile, you know. And you've tried making a private profile before.
No, that's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. So like if I have a private profile and that has like 50 followers and it's all my close friends anyway.
Yeah.
And I post you there.
As long as you make it a point, then it goes back to in real life. As long as you make it a point to introduce me to people that are in your real life and show me off in your real life.
So, okay, so to be perfectly clear, it doesn't matter if I post you on my business profile, which has like a good amount of people, versus me posting you on like a private profile that has like 50 people.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
So
then it comes back to you on how you're going to deal with showing me off in real life to all those other people that know you as Nico Blitz.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
That totally makes sense. But then the 50 people, so I'm really trying to get to like what you're trying to say, because if the initial idea is that you want to be shown off to the remainder of the world through social media, but I post you on like a private profile that only has 50 people that have nothing to do with the other people who I just meet in real life or just follow me. But then it's said that it's okay if you just show me off in real life. But if the 50 people already know, right? Let's say these 50 people already know, and then I show you off in real life anyway, then wouldn't it just be kind of redundant?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. All right. I don't think so. Like, that's literally all I have to say on that. I don't think so.
Okay, let me simplify it even more. If
I get what you're saying.
If I have a private profile and it's just my family members, and it's literally just my family members, and my family members already know, is it the same situation?
Same situation as in like I would be okay just being posted there?
No. So yeah, like if I just post you on like my family profile, right?
You and can my family members already know family profile and not post me on your business page, and that's fine. However, I would expect that you show me off to all those business people in real life and make it still me a part of your life that way. Okay,
so what I'm saying is, isn't it redundant if my family members already know on a private profile and then I show you off in real life anyway?
It's not redundant because you're not just showing me off to your family members in real life and on social media. You're showing me off to your family members on social media, your family members in real life, and all those people that know you out of social media.
Okay, so now my next question is, why is it so important that there is a post to like 5 family members versus them already knowing?
Because it's a matter of that's how it is. Like, that's personally in my opinion.
But I'm asking you, like, why does it matter?
Because
that's what I'm asking.
That's what I'm trying to get to.
Okay.
It matters because nowadays social media is the picture, like, I would say picture perfect, but obviously, like, you know, it's everyone wants everyone to know that you are happy and you are in a proud relationship and that you are wanting to show off your partner everywhere, you know? That's why it matters. At least for me, it matters to me that you post me so that way people know.
Five people know in this situation.
No, we're not talking about that situation. I'm talking about right now, that, like, your social media. And just so everyone knows, we're not, like, mad at each other or anything.
No, but because I'm trying to figure out your logic. Like that's it. We're not mad or anything. I'm just really trying to figure out your...
We're talking about, like, relationships. And
I'm trying to figure out your logic, like, why it's so important.
It's so important because you want those people that you don't know to know.
But I'm saying in this hypothetical situation... where there's literally...
me for mine, and I gave you, like...
No, but I'm asking you, in this situation, if I just post you to 5 people who already know, and they're already family members and whatnot, why isn't it so important? Like, what if I just verified with them in real life that I'm happy? What if I just did that?
You can do that. That's totally... I'm not saying that it's either one or the other. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that for some people, and a lot of people, they want both.
No, but I'm talking about you, not some people.
Oh, I didn't know we were talking about...
I'm not talking about some... I'm talking about you. Like, why is it important for you to know that I'm posting a photo of us to, like, 5 people when I could literally just tell them?
Because it makes me feel like you want to show me off.
When I could literally just tell them, like, I'm happy.
I get your point, but I think you're, like... Social media is a very, like... I don't know how to describe it. It's a different feeling when you're posted.
Okay. All right. That's what I was looking for. That's all I was looking for. So what's the feeling?
For me?
For you.
That you're like... That you want to show me off. That you're, like, proud of me. To have me, you know?
Okay. All right. That's fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's pretty much it.
All right. All right. Well, just make sure you post your partner on social media, boys and girls.
If you want to. Not that you need to.
Yeah, not that you need to. But, you know, take that however you'd like to take that. Whew. All right. Let's go to the next question. Is it okay to go through your partner's phone?
For certain reasons, yeah.
What reasons?
Like, if you just need to, like if you needed to text your family or somebody that you know through my phone, like, go for it. If you wanted to look through my pictures to, like, you know, find a certain picture or whatever, that's fine. If you want to go through my text messages, that's fine, you know. I would, like, if you had, like, a suspicion about something and you wanted to clear it up and you were to tell me, like, babe, like, can I look through your text messages? And I say, like, yeah, but for what? And you tell me, you're like, I don't feel comfortable about a certain person. I'll be like, okay, here you go. As long as you have nothing to hide, I don't see a problem with it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I would be very, like I said, if you had a problem with somebody that, like, that was a friend of mine, or that you felt like was just kind of, like, you know, sketchy and you told me like, yeah, you know what, I don't trust this person, can I just look through your messages? I would be like, okay, like, you know, like, all right, here you go. Like, as long as you have nothing to hide, I don't see a problem with it.
Yeah, but I think like if I have an issue with another person because I don't trust them, that's something I talk to. That's just something I talk to you about.
Yeah.
I don't think that, for me, I don't think that would enable me to want to like look through your phone, because at that point, I would just be like, well, I trust your word, so there's no point in me like looking at your messages.
I get that, but then also too, you don't know, like, I could take something that like, you know, is completely like, I can take something that another person says completely innocently, and like not even like be completely oblivious to like, let's say they were trying to like make an advance with me, and I could be completely oblivious to it. But let's say you heard a way that they talked to me, or, you know, whatever, and then you want to see, like, okay, are they doing that through text? Like, go ahead and look through it. Because I could be completely fucking oblivious to something, because you know that when I'm like, obviously in a relationship, I am solely focused on you.
Yeah, and that's the case. That's like the trust that's built, right? I think, going back to your point, the only way I see it is acceptable for you to go through your partner's phone is if you need to make a very emergency ass call to somebody that's literally just in their contacts.
Yeah. Or that's like, and they're like, I like will look for pictures on your phone, you know?
I mean, I'm not even going to look through photos or anything.
Well, no, like, let's say like we take pictures and like I want to send myself the pictures. Like,
oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I'm totally with that. But I mean, you know, I think like if you're trying to like snoop around on like your partner's phone or something, that's where like the trust is immediately just.
I don't think you have any trust there. Yeah, you
don't have any trust if you're already like willingly going through your partner's phone and you're trying to find something.
Do you think that we should have partners should have each other's passwords?
I think passcodes? I think out of just like some safety issues, you know, like again, like if you need to make like an emergency call or something. But I think where you really like cross the line is if like, let's say like I'm asleep, for example, and you just like open up my phone and use my passcode just to like snoop through my phone. I just kind of be like, well, what the fuck? Like,
yeah,
you know, like that's actually an issue. But like, let's say there's a situation where I get like hit by a car and your phone is dead and you need to unlock my phone and make a call to somebody. Yeah, I would hope you have my freaking passcode to make a call.
I'm just gonna like open your eyes and use your face.
Yeah, something like that. You know what I mean? It's a very situational thing. Like, I think you should be able to have your partner's passcode go through their phone if it's like a situation where it's, you know, very like life-threatening or something.
Yeah. I feel that.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you have to watch your partner while they do it? Like if they're sending a text or doing a call?
What do you mean?
Like, let's say I asked you, I'm like, babe, can like I borrow your phone? I need to text like my parents or something. Do you feel like you would need to be there while I do that?
No. Why?
No, I'm just asking.
No, because if I feel like, this is the thing, if you give your phone to your partner and you feel like you got to be around and like look at it and shit, something's probably up, bro.
Yeah, definitely.
Something is probably up, yo.
I don't think that you should have your like partner's like Instagram passwords or Twitter passwords.
No, that's just kind of weird.
That's just like, you need to get out of that relationship.
Yeah, I mean, that at that point, it's just a little bit like of a privacy issue in my, you know, in my freaking opinion.
Super crazy story, like on topic, but like super crazy story. I was in my previous relationship. This dude was so psychotic, changed my Instagram password without me knowing.
That's crazy. First of all, how did he get your phone? How did he get into your Instagram? And how did he change the password?
Like, so, whatchamacallit? He, like, my phone used to, like, not have a passcode.
Okay.
So I was always just, like, open. But then I put a passcode on it, obviously. And then went to my Instagram, changed my number from, like, the like second factor like authentication.
Oh, the two-step
thing. to his number, changed my password, and then changed my number back to like on the 2-step thing.
Wait, but then why did you change? Okay, I'm confused now. So why did you change your phone number to his phone number?
No. He changed it so that way when he was able to reset the password.
Oh, that is weird as hell.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
But then so I'm still confused. Like, at what point did he actually have your phone to input his number for the 2-step authentication?
I was like, I don't know where the hell we were, but I had left my phone like there on a table. And then when I came back, I remember like he was taking pictures on it. So I was just like, oh, okay, like, you know, whatever. And then I didn't think about it until like I went home later that day. I had an email from Instagram saying like the password request changed or whatever. I was like, what the fuck? It's like, your password has been changed. I was like, that's not right. I was like,
That's
excuse
so
me.
weird. So then what did he even like do on your Instagram?
Went through like my DMs and everything like that. Yeah, there was nothing there.
But he went through all your DMs. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. I mean, this was probably a decade ago or something, but that's like a huge level of insecurity. That's crazy.
Psychoticness.
Yeah. I mean, I've just my entire life, I've never went through like, I mean, I've never went through your DMs. I've never went through like anybody's DM, literally anybody's DMs. I just think that's like a whole like invasion of privacy. No, seriously, I think I like you're laughing at it, but I think people don't really.
I'm traumatized.
No, but I don't think people really understand like a sense of invasion of privacy.
No,
I think,
yeah,
you know
definitely.
what I mean? Like, obviously there are people in this world that want to hide stuff because it's like bad shit. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
whether you're like, you know, like texting like a side chick or like a side dude or whatever, or, you know, you're like in this like freaking weird like circles of relationships or whatever. But for the most part, for just sane people, for people who are just chill as shit, it's like, and I mean, you know, it's just like some private shit. It's like keeping like a little lock over here and not wanting anybody to look what's inside the freaking like the chest.
Yeah, I know, and I get that. Like I don't know. Like I don't even know what to say after that. Like I felt very, I don't know, like
Invasive.
yeah, like it was just like it was just a weird fucking thing to happen, and I was like my DMs are all like my friends responding to all the stupid shit I post, you know?
Yeah.
And, you know, like it's like, and if you see a hard eyes, it's like all my girlfriends, you know, like responding, you know? And then, and if it's a hard eyes from like a guy, it's because it's a post about us.
Yeah,
So
I get
it's just
you.
like, I don't know, there's nothing really there.
No, it's so funny when like guys respond in my DMs with like heart eyes or something, and then Jackie will look over and be like, "What the fuck is that?" And I'm like, "It's a dude. It's literally a dude. It's literally one of my guy friends just being sus."
Being sus.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Yeah. But I only think you should have your partner's passcodes in that sense.
Yeah,
Not for anything like psychotic like
Yeah,
that.
facts.
Have you like
Good.
have you ever, because I know we've talked about like, okay, what do you consider cheating?
What do I consider cheating?
Yes.
Let
me put it this way. Do you think talking to someone else about your relationship, knowing that the other person has feelings for you, is cheating?
I mean, that's an extremely circumstantial situation. If you know that the other person has feelings for you and you are openly talking about your current relationship with them, I wouldn't necessarily say it's cheating, but it is sus. It's super sus. It's like, it's cheating adjacent. It is cheating adjacent.
Interesting.
What do you think?
I think it's cheating. I think it's cheating because it's like you are, let's say your partner and you are having problems and you're telling this person and you know that that person has feelings for you. You may not be wanting to, but you're kind of insinuating that like the door is becoming open. So if you want to make a move, make it now.
Yeah. I mean, I totally agree with that. That's why I think it's cheating adjacent. So the next question that comes up is, what defines cheating? Is it, let's say like that, like if you are like leading somebody on knowing that you already are in a relationship, is it actual fornication? Like what is the hard definition of cheating to you?
I think anything emotional and physical is cheating.
Okay.
Because you can, like I say, let's say you have a friend that you might not even, like, they might not have feelings, you may not have feelings, but that emotional connection can develop because you're talking about your relationship or whatever it may be. And if it feels wrong, you already know it is wrong. If you kiss somebody, bye. I am never talking to you again. Yeah. If I find out that, like, you know, there's like some type of thing that happened like at the club or whatever, I'm done. You know?
Yeah.
Anything emotional or physical for me is just cheating.
Yeah, I totally get that. I think coming from like a straight male's perspective, specifically my perspective, I think that like I think men are a little bit less attached with their emotions in that sense. So a lot of the times whenever men do, like, you know, cheat, for example, it's like it's physical and it's not emotional, right? Because I think once you get to like I think if a straight male like myself would and y'all love just the verbiage that I'm putting out here, but if you are like a straight male and you're you know, I think if you're become emotionally invested in a woman, then yeah, I could see where you're coming from where it's cheating, because like men are normally, well, not normally, men are usually more detached with their emotions like that.
Yeah.
So like, you know, if you're a woman and you got a man emotionally hooked to you, like, yeah, I could see where you're coming from.
Yeah, and I think like women tend to emotionally and physically cheat, because if a woman is seeking attention or a need that she wants from somewhere else, it's because she's not getting it in her relationship. And she seeks it somewhere else. And if she has it and she gets it, you know, she's gonna advance it.
Yeah.
That's what I think, you know?
Yeah.
Like, that's why I always want to be as open as I can with you.
Yeah.
You know? Because, and I'm not saying I ever will get to that point, no, but like, I know women, they cheat off of emotion because they normally aren't getting something from that they would want and need from their partner.
And men cheat out of stupidity.
Yeah. To put it in perspective, yeah.
Yeah, basically. Well, that's why, you know, like, that's why I think for me, like, I mean, cheating, obviously, like, I think it would have to lead up, at the very least, like, a kiss. At the very least. You know what I mean? Like,
so if you find out that I am dancing on a guy at a club, is that cheating?
I don't think that's cheating. I think that's, like, stupidity. I don't think it's cheating. It's
so you
stupidity.
wouldn't break up with me?
I mean, no. I mean, I don't think that's something for a causation of breakup. Like right then and it's not like an immediate. I think that's something that would potentially lead to other things, yes. But I don't think like if you were dancing at the club with like another guy, for example, that's something to, yes, definitely be mad about.
Yeah.
Would I break up with you like right then and there? No. Now, if I take it a step further, right? If you kiss this guy, yeah, that is a causation for immediate breakup.
Yeah.
Because that is like a hard definition of like, that's cheating. I think dancing on a guy or, dancing with somebody else is very salvageable, so to speak. You kissing another guy is definitely like border. Well, you kissing a guy would be like, yeah, like, I'm good. Like, yeah. I'll move on. And I'm not saying that like I dance with other girls at the club or anything. I'm just saying that like in a situation in which like that was the occurrence, I could personally find some way to be like, you know what? First of all, you're a freaking idiot. Mm-hmm. So second of all, you're going to have to make up for it somehow. And third of all, don't let that happen again.
Yeah. Is flirting cheating?
I mean, shit, I flirt with dudes.
Is flirting cheating?
Well, okay, now you have to define flirting.
What do you mean?
Like, I mean, you have to define.
You know what flirting is. You flirted with me when we first like started talking.
Yeah, exactly. So like if that's like the flirting where you're like openly trying to like pursue somebody in like relationship terms or like something along those lines, then I mean I still think it's like cheating adjacent. It's not like fully there, but it's like basically there. You know what I mean? It's like a 50-50 type thing. It like is, but it also isn't. Because my definition of cheating, my hard definition of cheating is like, at the very least, you'd have to like kiss somebody.
Interesting.
What about you?
I think flirting's cheating. So,
okay, so then where's your hard definition of like, where's like the base of like cheating for you?
Like I told you, the emotional and physical, like anything emotional, anything physical is cheating for me.
Okay.
Because I think even flirting is considered emotional, You clearly feel something for a person and you're like being all kind of cutesy with them and it's just like, what kind of shit is that? If I saw that, no, like I wouldn't deal with that. I'd be like, okay, you want to do that? Go and do that. I'm going to be out.
Oh, I get that. All right, well, we're going to move to the next topic, and this is our next rendition of IG Anonymous, everybody.
We should really have, like, a jingle after that.
Yeah, right now we just have the claps. I mean, I don't have the clap. I don't have the clap.
The what?
She don't have the clap either. Ain't none of us over here at the Mexipino podcast have the clap. But we wanted to talk about the craziest fetishes that have been sent to our DMs. Yes. And Jackie has them all.
So we put a poll up on our Instagram. This is IG Anonymous. And our question of the day was, what are your weirdest sexual fetishes? So someone responded that they love sucking toes like chicken feet. That's very specific.
See, like I was cool with like the sucking toes part, but the fact that this person went above and beyond and said like I will suck someone's toes like chicken feet. First of all, the only other people that I know that eat chicken feet is Filipinos. So I can already deduct that this person right over here is Filipino.
That's hella funny. I don't know. I feel like foot fetishes are like kind of weird to me. Like because I personally don't like feet. So like, I don't know. I just can't. Like, no, I can't. I can touch your feet. Like, I don't mind touching your feet. Like, I know I mess around and, like, I pull your toes sometimes, and that's fine. Yeah. But, like, I won't suck your toes or anything, you know?
Yeah, I like looking at your feet. For all of you who don't know, Jackie actually has, like, her ring toe is, like, as long as, like, her pinky toe.
Yeah, so my second to last toe on both my feet are the same size as my pinky toe.
Yeah.
Should I show my feet?
Don't don't show your feet. No. We don't want this to get flagged on YouTube or anything.
It could get flagged on YouTube?
For showing your feet, I don't know. Quite possibly. You don't know what's on the internet and what's gets flagged.
Yeah, that's how my feet are. And I've always been really super insecure about my feet.
Yeah, but I'm just like, I like looking at your toes. I mean, we've never used her toes for any sort of like fornication whatsoever. But it's just something like, it's like, oh, this is interesting to look at.
And Nico will like touch my toes, especially that toe, like that toe that's like weird, and it's like it doesn't make my feet look bad. Like my feet aren't ugly. It's just like it's interesting.
It's just interesting to look at. It's like one of the 8 wonders of the world. This one being the 8th one.
I'm sick.
Okay, what's the next one on IG Anonymous? How many more do we have?
We only have about one more right now.
One more.
Because we literally just posted it like an
hour
ago.
We just posted this.
The other one is BDSM, and it has a chain link, so I'm assuming that's bondage. I'm gonna look up the correct term.
Yeah, for the people who don't know, aka myself, can you really break down and define the B, the D, the S, and the M?
Oh. So what it means is, oh wow. Okay. BDSM is a term used to describe aspects of sex that involve dominance, submission, and control. So B stands for bondage, D stands for discipline, and dominance, and then the S stands for submission.
What about M? Or is SM submission?
SM is submission. Yeah. So
yeah, I don't know. It's very
bondage is
50. It's 50 Shades of Grey like.
Yes, bondage, it like restricts you. So like that's when restraints are like kind of involved, like handcuffs, ropes, whips, you know, stuff like that. Discipline and dominance obviously is like you and your partner are agreeing upon certain limitations and how far you can go, but only one is the dominant and the aggressor, and the other is, again, that comes in submissive.
Yes. I totally get that. So, I don't know. It's kind of I don't know. It's a little bit too hardcore for me. I mean, I've personally never tried it, but like it's also never been something on like my wish list, like my bucket list to do. So, you know, with the BDSM, yeah, exactly.
Your
like
fantasies.
Yeah, nowhere near my fantasies, but you know, you might want to listen to some Rihanna, some S&M, and that's totally fine. I ain't with it. I just can't.
None of that?
No, I mean,
because it doesn't all have to be together. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I totally get it. But like, I don't like getting tied up or tied down or anything like that.
What if I wanted to be tied up?
I mean, that's perfectly fine. If that's something that you're into, we can definitely try that. I'm just saying, for me personally, it's like, I'm good. I'm fine.
There's this thing that I've heard where it's like kind of like what is it? It's like a sensory like deprivation type of thing. And basically like you put on a blindfold and you put on like noise canceling headphones and you just like kind of lay back and let your partner like do whatever they got to do to you. I
mean, you could do that when you do like ayahuasca.
Okay, but that's like something else. You're not having sex.
No, literally,
it's
sensory deprivation. You put yourself in a sensory deprivation tank.
But the ayahuasca's by yourself. It's not with your partner.
What if you and your partner do ayahuasca together in a sensory deprivation tank?
Ayahuasca is like an individual like experience. You can't like.
No, but your tanks are like adjacent.
Yeah, but man, oh my god, oh my god, Nico has to like always contradict me.
I'm just saying.
But yeah, I heard that like sensory deprivation thing is like a thing now. Or you just kind of blindfold your partner, dim the lights, or like pitch black room, and just kind of like let them do what they got to do.
That's I mean, that's some very freaky stuff. Let us know in the comments what your
I don't know if we want to know.
Craziest fetishes are, or you could just put it inside our bio and just let you know. Let us know. We're not gonna
in our bio, but like the link in our bio.
Yeah, the link in our bio.
It'll take you to an IG Anonymous, and every single one of these is actually anonymous. We don't know who sent these in, so you remain anonymous.
Yeah, exactly. So over quarantine, a lot of what?
That was a hard transition. I didn't know what you were gonna say.
Yeah, so over quarantine, a lot of I'd say specifically women have been making a lot of money on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
We've heard stories of Bad Baby making millions of dollars, like, and this is before she's 18 on OnlyFans. So all the creeps out there who subscribe to Bad Baby, that's your information.
You gonna get yours.
Yeah, you're probably gonna get yours in one way, shape, or another. But you know, there's also people who have just literally made a living off of OnlyFans, making maybe like, I don't know, anywhere upward of like $200K a year, which is insane.
Yeah, some are even making $200K a month.
Which is completely insane. If I had the means to actually, you know, do that, like if I were to like show off my feet or my hands or whatever, I would, man, look, like keep that money rolling. I'll take hand and foot photos all day.
So, is it okay if I make an OnlyFans?
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, look, if you want to like show off your feet or whatever, like, yeah, go ahead and do your thing. I think where I start to get maybe a little bit uncomfortable, just a little uncomfortable, is if you start like showing other parts of your body
other than my feet.
Yeah. I think if you have like a foot OnlyFans, I'd be like, yeah, like run it up. Look, you paying for the rent, you paying for whatever the hell, like shit, you might even pay for a fucking house. Like, yeah.
I mean, I'm down, but I wouldn't do it like under my name. I'd do it like under
an alias.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just because, like, I don't know.
Okay, so now I have a follow.
But I feel like that might be harder if I like start an OnlyFans for my feet and with an alias name.
So let me have a follow-up question though. Like, if you are like talking to somebody and you're like deep in the relationship, and then you find out they have an OnlyFans and that's how they've been paying for everything, what do you do at that point?
Ooh, I feel like that's a conversation that like should have already been had, you know?
Well, you know, given these circumstances.
Given those circumstances, I mean, they're making their money, you know? You can't get mad. You can't get mad at that.
So it's okay. So it's okay if you're basically grandfathered into a relationship where your partner has an OnlyFans.
Yeah, but I would express like my opinion about it as far as like, oh, like, so, you know, I'd ask questions. I'd be like, oh, so like, what kind of content do you post? Or like, oh, like, you know, if it's like just like, I don't know, like sexy photos or like, you know, nothing too like exposing.
Nothing crazy.
Yeah, nothing crazy. And if they're not like making private videos of like certain things, I think like that's cool. Like that's fine. Go ahead, post your photos. Like, and like I know, because I know sometimes on OnlyFans people can request like private videos and they'll pay you more, or private photos and they'll pay you more.
Yeah.
You know, so if you do that, like that's cool. But I do think that there is like a limit to like, you know, keeping things for your relationship too. Like, I think it's okay if, like, there's, like, lingerie photos, my face isn't shown. Personally, I wouldn't want my face to be shown.
Yeah.
But I don't know, like, lingerie photos are okay. Like, boudoir photos are okay. Like, I think that's fine. But I think if it gets to, like, oh, I'm doing videos now and, like, I'm, like, you know, masturbating on video and sending it to this random-ass person, no. Like, I wouldn't. However, if I do start an OnlyFans for my feet and somebody says, like, they'll pay me $500 to send them a pair of my shoes, go ahead, take my shoes.
Run it up.
Take my shoes, take my socks. I don't give a shit. Pay me $500, please. I'm begging you.
Yeah, I'm over here. If I could sell anything that I've owned for, like, 500% of the actual price that I paid for, please take it.
I've heard that there's, like, some websites where they just, like, sell their underwear, too.
I mean, that's kind of lit.
Like they'll say like, can you wear them like for a day and a half straight, and then like just send it to them, and then they'll pay them like $800.
Oh yeah, that totally exists. You know what this reminds me of? Jackie and I one time got a crazy message on Twitter.
Yes, we got a crazy message on Twitter about this guy who wanted to worship us for $500 like a month.
Yeah.
Like he was going to send us his nursing paychecks.
Yes.
To like worship us.
Which, you know, I think this was also smack in the middle of quarantine when I think Jackie actually got this message, and it basically said, like, I want to worship you and your boyfriend, and I will give you guys, like, just let me know, like, your Cash App, and I will send you guys. First of all, it just sounded sketch already.
It sounded sketch. And
but the fact that, like, I mean, who knows if this was real? This is just, like, a real-life occurrence. This was a real message that we got. And I'm over here like, damn, like, shit. If this was real, if this was absolutely real and it was foolproof, man, look. Oh, yeah, you could worship me for $500, motherfucker.
See, that's the thing. Like, I think those things are kind of, like, sketchy and weird. And Nico's all like, I mean, I'm down.
Yeah.
And I'm just like...
Well, I worship people for free. Imagine getting paid to get worshipped. Oh, yeah. Run it up, Buttercup.
I don't know. That's so weird.
I'm going to be like, every day, you better say this.
Oh, my God. Is that
the Hoya?
No, this is, oh my God, is that Nico Blitz?
Oh my gosh.
Well, boys and girls, that is the end of this episode of the Mexipino podcast. A whole bunch of relationship questions.
Yeah.
And
if there's anything you guys want us to talk about in specific when it comes to relationships, you know, like whether you need some advice, whether you want our input and our opinions, because like you guys have seen today, Nico and I obviously don't agree on everything.
Yeah.
And he was in the middle of the yawn. If you guys
Sorry.
But yeah, I mean, it's definitely our opinions are very different when it comes to relationships, especially. So
yeah, we don't agree on every single thing or anything like that, y'all. Like, yeah. But there he is. I think on the next episode, we're definitely going to have Miles Parrish and TBH Felicia, a.k.a. the 925 podcast in the building.
Yeah.
We were actually supposed to record them for this one, but, you know, unfortunate circumstances had happened. However, fortunate circumstances will resurface on the next episode of the Mexipino podcast. Yes. Once again, my name is Nico Blitz.
And I'm Jackie Ramirez.
And this is the Mexipino podcast. Goodbye, everybody.
Adios.